on 5 micros, I was down $550, $600 in like 3 minutes. And like even me, and I was in 5 micros, and I was like, y'all know my psychology where I don't give a damn. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, this is some heat. So I can only imagine a person that just started trading like a week ago, and he's in 5, 10 micros, or one full blown mini. His account will be halfway gone in like 5 minutes on like the wrong press of the button. So if you're in damn, if you in damn 3 micros, two or 3 micros, guys, you can get like 300 ticks, guys. Do you understand that in 3 micros off of a 300 tick move during Asia session from 9 to damn 9:30, you can make $450? So like what he was saying was like if you start to understand the setups and if you're willing to be patient, you can catch 300 ticks and make $150 and just rinse and repeat. And that's just 1 micro. If you're gonna do two guys, that's $300. The average person ain't making nothing but $70, $80. So why not be, guys? So he has a point. That man legitimately has a solid point on as to why you should really only be in like 1, 2 micros in like the beginning of your journey. Absolutely. Like for sure, for sure. I agree with that. I'm glad he said it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna watch that video today.
bro. Like also, it's like it helped me like also real like also psychological like thought like cause like I was getting like cause like I know what I'm looking at and I might rush the trade, for
Right.
instance. But like that micro just pretty much like I feel like somebody was telling me that Ken or somebody was telling me that a while back, but uh
Yeah,
I
I
just
remember,
I
Mother. Remember we were talking about it. That you trade
yeah.
micros and you do the Kelly criterion, risk of ruin. You reduce your risk of ruin by using micros.
Absolutely.
Yep, yep, yep. That I ain't gonna lie, bro. Doing that shit like the other day, bro, and I was, be transparent. Like I brought my account back, bro, from doing that shit, bro. Like I'm not, cause I know what I'm looking at.
Yes.
Like you know what I'm saying. Like I know what I'm, like I know how to trade and shit too. So like that kind of helped me, to like structure my trade to be able to hold it more longer to get what I want to get out of it, type shit. And then as I gradually move, higher in my account, then I actually, move back to where I was comfortable at as far as my risk management on a higher, you know what I mean? Type of deal.
Hell yeah, bro. Look at that dump.
Yo, Murdoch, look where it's going. Look where it
Hey,
is. Where did
hey,
I
I
say
told you,
earlier?
like, hey.
Where they going? Point it out. What you saying?
You said 331, or what was it? 4, what was it? What I forget what it was.
388. I said I was going to go to 388.
Yeah, yeah.
For that 15-minute busy.
Look at that shit, bro. Look at that shit.
Oh, if I should have kept it. I should have kept
Hey,
that trade.
hey, Chris. Hey,
They're dumping us on the news of that government shutdown.
you could have got back in
Son of
there,
a bitch.
bro. You
Yeah, I
feel me?
know, I know.
Look, cause all it did was rebalancing into this 5 and this one. That's all it was doing.
They're trying to
And then
go.
when it opened up at 9:30, it just dumped and continued to move. Remember I said that. Like, remember I said it's gonna continue to move. This probably could be like a pullback, and then 9:30 they're gonna continue to move. I literally said that though, like on some real shit.
Nah, you did. You really did.
They pulled the Ogie dog.
Look at that. And I
That
said it's gonna
hundred
fill
south
that
side.
gap. And what I say, it's gonna fill that gap. It's going for that gap. What I say, it's going for that gap. Come on, man. This ain't a coincidence. It's going for that gap on XPX.
The hundred south side
So
on this
everybody be on
move.
alert.
Yeah, best to be on alert.
Man, this shit. Yeah, this shit. Man, look, I can't. Man, I'm glad I wake up every time at that time now, bro. Bro, I'm not missing this beat, man. Bro, I'm not missing this beat every morning. This shit show up like this, bro. Like this shit is
The hundred south
insane,
side.
dog.
Look at that dump ski.
What the heck? Oh my
I
lord.
don't think that they're going to bounce this on this within the next 8 minutes. I don't see that. They're trying to hunt this right here. They're getting ready to sweep this. I'm gonna put this alert here so that we don't
XPX.
forget. Boys and girls, this right here is where they're trying to go immediately. Like within the immediate term, it's clear as day. They're trying to sweep
Let's
this on
see.
an ES first. Then they'll
Yep.
consider
That
doing something
8:30.
contrary.
That 8:30. That's what I was talking about. That 8:30. Yup.
They just swept that just now.
Hey, Chris, what I say, bro? What man, look, bro. I
You
cannot make this shit up,
you
bro.
called him, man.
This
I
is
cannot
not
make
on
this shit.
this is not
I
on
can't.
NQ
I
right
make.
now. Guys, be on alert because NQ is tapping to a 15-minute BISI after a sweep of liquidity on ES. They could bounce this at any given moment. If you have not shorted this already, you need to be considering closing out your shorts at minimum going break even. This is not something to. This is not, and also don't try and catch us falling knife here because we are still within that
I don't
first
think
8 minutes
they
of
done
this
going
government
lower.
shutdown news.
Let me see.
Hitting the wire officially right after. So they could just they could flash dump this another 0.5% in a straight line if they wanted to, just to let you know.
This shit look dangerous. Ooh, this shit is so dangerous. Ooh, this look dangerous.
Look at that dump
I
candle.
got XPS going 771. I got XPS going 771.
771. Look at the SPX. The SPX is buttering. Like they might want to come down here to this 15-minute BISI.
I got XPS
But they
going
just swept this
771
liquidity
right.
just now. The ES is looking like it's trying to shit the bed.
This shit crazy.
NQ's trying to put up a fight and ES is trying to dump, just to let you know. ES is lit SPY and ES is lit SPY is literally trying to dump.
Man, look at this. Look at this price action, bro.
Dumpski candle.
Oh my goodness. Look
Timestamp
at this price
9:39. Let's
action.
not be confused. Remember what I said about Gap Fill Thursday. This might just be the open and dry Dumpski candle on the sweep of the liquidity in order for them to bounce it back in the range. They just swept a major liquidity zone just now. That's the way for first presented before we even consider going against this. Before we go consider going against a move like this, I don't care about this 15-minute BISI here.
Look at Spy. Spy dumping.
Yeah, SPY's trying to dump
Spy. I got
and
Spy
NQ's trying
going.
to bounce.
I got Spy going to 675 after it cleared this
We just
679.
flashed 615. 615 psych hold number. Q's HVL
Oh
is
my
at
lord.
621. Boys and girls, we are deep in negative HVL right now, just to let you know.
Juicy.
Look at that volume balance that was just created. Oh my goodness. That's a 13-point volume balance. They're going to come back for this at a later point in time. It might not be immediately right now, but they're going to come back for this and target this. Especially considering it's Gap Fill Thursday, they're going to come back and retarget this. Okay, they just retargeted that. Guys, these people are moving very, 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 very fast for a reason. Good morning, Rafiki. Hey, TikTok. Good morning. Sorry about that, guys. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good morning, TikTok. Good morning.
What's up? Good morning, girl. Good morning, Matt Blanket. What's up, Grand Rising? He says, yep. Good morning, A. Good morning, Rafiki. Good morning, Hector. S.A. Mule. What's up? Charlie. What's up, Charlie? Hey, what's up, man? RX Journey. What's up, Jim? What's up? BJT, my guy. He says, show me the way. I'll show you the way you can watch. A with the hoodie. A Boogie with the hoodie. Let's not. They just created another volume balance just now to the downside that they just filled. I don't want to jump in front of this moving trend to the downside. Looks to me like they're still trying to dump. If they weren't,
I think
they would
ES is going to go for 6792, honestly.
6792. Let's see. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. If this 15-minute BISI slips right here, then they're gonna come down here. Absolutely, they are. Because the next thing stopping it is not until it's 15-minute BISI here, and they're gonna be so close where they just flash this down in here just to let you know. Giveaway tomorrow? What you mean, Rafika? The giveaway was like 2 days ago. We did a giveaway 2 days ago, man. Should have seen the date on it. We gave it away live already to a guy that was in there, Rafiki. I apologize. We did the spin the wheel and everything. Live. It was live at 2:30, man. Yeah. Hmm. How you doing? Charlie says, I'm doing okay. I'm blessed to be alive. Every day I get to wake up and help others. I promise. That's what I love to do. So just like Warren Buffett says, just like that excerpt, the last memo that you get from Warren Buffett in his lifetime. That's how I feel. They created another volume balance just now, but to the upside. That's why they're bouncing us. Just to let you know. This this market is liable to bounce at any given moment right now. I don't feel confident in shorts right now as of right now before a bounce, just to let you know. This looks like some knifey price action right here to where like they'll shake people out and then they'll bounce this. We're opening up down a full blown percent on a gap fill Thursday, just to let you know. We just flashed 615 psych hold number on QQQ. Like they might want to flash it down here in the 613 just to shake people out that like to buy random hold numbers. Guys, almost
From the
every single
adversity.
strategy that like you can think of is what this market is targeting. So like if you're one of those people that likes to go, oh, 615 looks like a random good spot to buy, so I could put limit orders there, then like look what they're doing. They're doing it literally as I was saying. Oh, like right after I said it. They're flashing 613. Guys, if you're sitting here thinking and going, hey man, 615 looks like a good spot for me to put a random limit order in right there. For what reason? I don't know. That looks like a safe number. Then they're gonna dump it on your head top and go to like 612. And then they'll bounce 615. That's just guys, that's something like I've back tested. Because I used to try and do that. Why? Because that's what most people do. That is a trading strategy that is within the 98% of people. Because humans like to look at it and go, we're gapping down. What's a good number for me to buy at? 615? That seems like a nice round hole number right there.
It's from the adversity 15-minute business in 30 seconds.
Remember what I said in the pre-market briefing at 9:10 a.m. this morning, guys. Do not risk blindly be full port on calls because of gap fill Thursday. Best to take it piece by piece today. One-off events. One-off events can spell danger. Hold on. I'm still here.
Tap into a 15-minute business.
Yep. Timestamp 9:46.
Two double 15-minute business inside of each other. Let's let y'all know.
This market's trying to find strength, and SPX is trying to dump. Best to be on alert here. Best to be on alert. I caught the short. Up a couple hundred. Good job. Great job. I'm doing all right,
Who
Trey.
that be?
I was what you call it from TikTok? TJ from TikTok. One of the new people. One of the new people. We're in negative HVO though. They had just flashed to 615 level, came down to that 613 like I was talking about.
100 ticks on NQ.
Good job. Oh, you waited for that 950 injection on the volatility. Great trade. They inversed all of these sibbies and all of these bissies. Hey TikTok, can we get the likes up, please? Just a little bit. Or the engagement. Make a comment. Say hello. Just sit there and watch. Please. Thank you. They're bouncing this market now. They're getting ready to reattack 615 on the Qs. I'm going slow today. Yesterday was bad, but I caught that move up last night. Good job, BJT.
I like the negative HBO shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the volatility is, guys. Yeah, the
Bro, I
negative
love it. I
HCL. If you can
love it.
understand it,
Bro, I
it
love it, bro.
it goes to the profit targets far faster.
Man, what? Man, what? Like little dirt. Man, what?
What's going on with ES? So ES has swept this liquidity over here, just to let you know. So ES has just swept this liquidity, and ES is tapping into this 5-minute SIBI here. It still is gap fill Thursday, so we need to be on alert here. They're just inversed all of this right here. Let's see what we got.
We tap into the 15-minute Bissy. Be on alert, and it's a double one. So you know how strong that is.
Absolutely.
On NQ. We tap into a
Bouncing this.
double 15-minute Bissy.
They're bouncing this. They're bouncing this and just going up in a straight line as of right now. wonder if shortness is the best idea. Hmm. Did they take this out? High of this candle right here is 386.50, 387. And ES is trying to dump, and NQ is trying to go up higher because NQ and so NQ is eating up all of the candle and all of the downside, and ES is just trying to dump, and ES is trying to go lower. This is telling me that ES is flipping bullish. Good morning, Cass. ES is
Yes,
flipping
mine.
bullish. I mean,
Yes,
NQ is
mine,
flipping
because
bullish.
you know that's the same thing go back to. CES didn't tap its on 15-minute busy, but NQ did. You see what I'm saying? I've been saying this for like the last 2 days, 3 days. The
You said
correlations of
ES has not tapped into a 15-minute busy, but NQ has.
yes.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for like the last 2 days, like referencing the
We just
difference,
had
you
this
know?
major liquidity sweep. I don't like going against major liquidity sweeps because then they can spell trouble. They can spell a lot of trouble. And ES is looking NQ is looking like it's trying to bounce. I wonder if this 1 minute BISI right here is getting ready to hold up.
But I don't think they done going lower though, bro. Like on some real. I feel like the real objective is down, no matter what.
These time hacks are crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if they're done going lower. I don't think they're done going lower. I mean, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. What I'm saying is like I wonder if they're done going lower. We're bouncing off this 1 minute BISI off this first presented right here. That looks like it's bullish to me. The bounce of that 1 minute BISI was insane just now. The reaction of that 1 minute BISI just now was absolutely flat out
We
ridiculous just
could be
now.
going. We could be going
That's flat
higher.
out
Actually,
ridiculous. That is screaming bullish to me.
yes. I agree.
I'm getting ready to potentially align myself with the long over here on this pullback over here, just to let you know. In order to target a higher drawn
I
liquidity, just
agree.
trying to get 30 something ticks out of this. Let me see something here. Oof. Should have pressed that damn button.
Damn. As soon as I press the button, I'm already there.
Fuck, I should have pressed that button. I knew I should have.
As soon as I press the button, I'm already in profit. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, this right here looks like they're trying to shoot this, just to let you know. But this is not up here. As well, guys, ES is trying to dump and NQ is trying to go higher. Like you can see the difference. Look, on this exact candle, NQ is pushing up and ES is just chilling out. ES is lagging behind. The SPY is lagging behind. So we're coming up into these bearish imbalances, yes, but this market is actively trying to shoot. NQ is actively trying to shoot up right now. Right here, right now, it's actively trying to shoot. You can see it and you can feel it. XRP ETF debuts on NASDAQ today, really? That's what's up. We just had a major liquidity sweep. Guys, this is why you need to understand orders and like liquidity, because you don't want to really be going contrary to a major liquidity sweep, just to let you know. Like you don't want to do anything necessarily opposite of a major liquidity sweep. ES is still trying to dump. So like I wonder if ES just decides to flip NQ bullish and tells NQ just to stop goofing around. NQ is rejecting this 1 and this 5 minute SIBI up in here now. They can flip NQ bearish at this point in time now. We just tapped into this 1 and this 5 up here above after a straight vertical move. They can start to pull us back on like a serious note, all this aside, just to let you know. NQ is trying to put up a fight, but ES is clearly trying to go lower, just to let you know. And NQ just tapped into this 1 and this 5 minute SIBI up here above. NQ is starting to slow down on this move. I wonder like if they decide to shoot it up into here or something like that. NQ is now starting to slow down for the first time. NQ is starting to flip bearish right now on this 1 minute candle. Like you can start to see the price action here. It's now starting to chill out. Now they're taking turns and ES is trying to go higher. Look, NQ is actively trying to go lower right now and ES is actively trying to push up. You can see this. Look, you can see the discrepancy now. Look, NQ is literally trying to go lower and ES is trying to go higher. They're taking turns.
They be fooling people.
Yeah, they're fooling people. They're goofing around. They're just taking turns right now. They could very well shoot this up like 0.5%.
I feel like that shit bullish, bro.
I mean, 0.25% right now. NQ's now trying to cool off and NQ's trying to go lower as of right now, like as of this candle. Like the behavioral pattern of this candle is switching. You can see it. You can see how it's behaving. Like they might come down here and maybe like reattack this internal right in here on this pullback over here. Like they might do that. Either that or it's gaining strength over here because it's just chilling out because we just tapped this 1 and this 5 and they're getting ready to shoot this, one or the other. Are you looking for a divergence? No, I'm not. I'm more so analyzing the behavior pattern right now, Said. It says, I tune in and he knows the market. Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, Said, like, I'm more so looking at the behavior pattern of the market and I'm sort of kind of trying to gain the strength of it. Like, this is what I consider relative strength. Like that lagging indicator, and shit, I'm really not too sure about that. That lagging relative strength, like I'm looking at how these candles are forming in real time and like what they're trying to do in like real time. As you can tell, like how I said, they flipped the ES bullish. Look, now ES is shooting, and now it's dragging NQ along for the ride, and NQ was lagging behind. Look, you wanna know how it was lagging behind? Because ES just made a high on this push right here, and NQ did not. Look, you can see NQ was lagging behind, whereas 2 or 3 minutes ago, NQ was the one that was dragging it. Well, it wasn't dragging ES, but it was pushing up. You can see it. Keep in mind now, we're in negative HVL, so these candles are going to be larger. And the moves are going to be more sharp and more direct. I'm looking for them to I'm looking for them to tip their hand on something here. We're getting ready to come up here into a 15-minute SIBI that was just formed on this down move here. If we push up into this 15-minute SIBI, they could reject this and send this lower on like a serious note here. Best to be cautious and best to be on alert here because like how I said, they flipped this NQ bearish a little bit now. So ES is sitting here goofing off. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Like they might try and come down here and maybe reattack this
They're like they
imbalance
trying
down
to
here.
sweep. They're like they trying to sweep that that 270 on NQ. That's what they look like they trying to do.
Remember what I said? Yeah. Remember what I said about negative HVL? Guys, these 1 minute candles are moving like 150 to 200 ticks. You do the downsize. These candles are not small candles. They might look small because they're right next to other candles that are huge, but they're by no means small. And this market is not moving like how it was in positive HVL. You're liable to get very, very, very sharp moves up. Best to sell on green and buy on red to try to avoid immediate drawdown and losing your account. They're now tapping to this 1 of this 5-minute BISI here for fuel potentially to go higher. Either that or they're getting ready to attack this. They're getting ready to go lower. Like how I said, they're getting so look, they're targeting this internal. They just swept that internal just now. ES is now shitting the bed again. ES is dumping, just to let you know. It just swept this low right here. There's zero bullish imbalances if we lose this. This market's getting ready to flash. This is why you need to pay attention to negative HVL. In 2 minutes, they dumped the market 240 ticks. 250 ticks. I took strong sales earlier, but I'm watching for commitment for retrace back up, says. Bro, please, can you help me $100? Been hard living in Ethiopia with the civil war, only if you can. I apologize, man. I wish that I could, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Yosef. I mean, if you tune in for for a while long enough or something like that, brother, message me. You know what I'm saying, brother? Maybe we can work something out as far as giving you access to the knowledge and stuff like that, man. But I can't really be sending out cash to every single person that asks. You know what I'm saying, brother? And I apologize, man. Like I know life is hard over there in Ethiopia, man. I know it's hard, man. So man, I apologize, Yosef. I'm sorry. I apologize, my man. I know it's hard and I know it ain't easy. So I'm with you, all right? You want to tune in, I can try and help you as far as the knowledge bases and stuff like that is concerned, but you know, but you gotta understand my position too. Small, slight volume imbalance above, but it's only 2. Looks to me like they're getting ready to come over here and attack this wickless candle bottom over here. There's a wickless candle bottom over here. That's a small draw on liquidity. It's very small, but looks like that's what they're targeting. Remember, we're in negative HVR right now. These candles are going to be huge, and they're going to go directly to certain spots. Sell orders are being met with sell orders. Buy orders are being met with buy orders. Irrefutable. Let's see what ES is. ES is somewhat trying to put up a fight here at this zone. We're at a decision zone right now. This market has to decide. This market is trying to decide its next move. ES is actually trying to put up a fight and bounce, which is SPY. NQ is trying to go lower. All of these candles are overlapping each other. They're not creating really any serious imbalances. Now, we still are within 30 minutes of the news officially hitting the wire on the first day after the government shutdown has ended. Best to exercise caution, or at least, if not for sure, 1/4 size. For NAS, ES, and NAS run same direction. I don't know what that means. We're at a major decision zone. It looks to me as though they're starting to make the decision. They're getting ready to try to bounce this market as of right now. Unless proven otherwise, I could be wrong. Did they inverse this? Yes, they did. They inversed all of this. Delete this. They're getting ready to choose right now. They're about to create a 1-minute Bissy. If this holds, excuse me. They're getting ready to create a 1-minute Bissy. If they create a 1-minute Bissy, they're getting ready to target this high right up in here, just to let you know. Hold on, let me take this back. If they create a 1-minute Bissy, they're going to try and target this high in order to tap into this 15-minute SIBI, just to let you know. That's just what I think. What is up with these alerts? If they form this 1-minute Bissy, they're going to target this high. Which it appears that they're getting ready to do. I'll consider a long on the contrary. In order to be out, look, they just formed that 1-minute Bissy just now. They're going to target this high over here if they form this 1-minute Bissy. I'm just telling you this right now. They're shooting this. Best not to get in front of their way. I'll consider entering on like a pullback of some sort. Like they cool it off and then they just lingering around here. I'll consider a long, but I'm not going to chase this. Not a vertical move like that. I'd rather just continue to call the market out. just took that out. They're tapping into this 15-minute SIBI. They're going up higher. They're releasing this market bullish.
Oh, you was a fucking genius, dog.
Yes, sir.
You a fucking genius, dog. You're a fucking genius, dog.
it's, it's literally just reading the market in real
Nah, it's
time.
some shit that I just
It's reading the market in
see,
real
like,
time.
on
So
some
like,
real shit
so
that I
it's
just
like,
put two
bro,
two together.
yeah.
Like, this shit crazy.
On this candle right here, when I saw them displaced like this, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, nah, they're making a decision. They're trying to come here. And then
Bro, I'm
on
talking
this
about this.
candle, as they
I'm
were
talking about
pulling
this
back, I was
pre-market
like,
plan, bro. If you really want me to be honest, I'm talking about the pre-market plan, bro. Like, on some real
okay,
shit.
okay.
Like, I'm talking about like as I'm seeing, like I'm putting this to the like what I'm seeing right, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you a fucking genius, dog. Like, I mean, anybody can understand it and get it, but like how you, bro, like, bro, this shit. Everybody better wake up. I'm letting y'all know right now. Wake
This is
up right now.
bullish.
Wake
This is
the
bullish.
fuck
Let's not
up.
short this.
Got
He said,
till
yes, that's why we're
Thursday
here.
is on alert.
Thanks, sir.
Pre-market plan is in effect. Pre-market plan is in effect. Look, what I'm on. Go look at the pre-market plan if you're in Discord.
Hey guys, just to let you know, as of right now, in the immediate term, this market is in a buy-side delivery program. Why? Because we just confirmed a series of higher highs and higher lows. This is just simple market dynamic structure right here. We just took out this high, so no matter what happens, we just made a higher high. As far as the immediate term, now in the grand scheme of things, this will still be a lower high because it'll be lower than this high. But I'm talking about in like the immediate term. So technically speaking, the next thing that should be on the table is this. Technically speaking, that is on the table. Technically speaking, let me start to delete this stuff.
They don't need to go lower, bro. You know why? On some real shit, because it already made a low for New York.
Exactly. That is technically on the table as long as we don't take out this low right here. If we take out this low right here, this market is going to flip 100% bearish again. So I'm giving you the heads up as of right now that this market is bullish the moment that we took this out here. This market is trying to shift to a buy-side delivery program. It's trying to shift to buy-side as of right now. So until this low right here is taken out, this market right here is fully bullish. Until proven otherwise. So like on pullbacks, like I'm really considering the strength of longs over here. And like worst case scenario, like this right here would be like my line in the sand. Like as far as like, so like if they flash this, then like I know, hey, you know what? Then they just trying to go lower for sure. Or at minimum, I need to be in risk management mode. Like if they take this low out over here, just to let you know. We're tapping into a 15-minute SIBI though, so I'm not going to consider long in this because you know what happens in 15-minute SIBIs. They like to dump out of those. They like to dump out of those. Keep in mind though, we're still in negative HVL. Is that a volume imbalance I see? No, it's not. It's like 1 point, but that ain't nothing. They're shooting us. This is bullish. Remember what I told you. Until proven otherwise, this is bullish.
Crazy word, bro.
Guys, remember what I said. The next target in mind right here is this now. They flipped this market to a buy-side delivery program. You don't want to be shorting this whenever they took this high.
Bro, like what the hell?
So what
Bro,
the hell?
really, dog?
They're shooting us. Remember what day it is, too.
Wow.
It's Thursday. Let's not be foolish.
Bro, they ain't never fucking just do that, bro. They ain't never do that, bro.
Now, here's the deal.
You a fucking bro. Oh shit. XBX and spot tap into the 15-minute
What's going
bid.
on
See
with
display
ES?
from it, bro. When we going
Now,
pre-market plan,
keep
bro.
this in mind. Everyone needs to keep this in mind here, all right? This is what we need to keep in mind. At any point in time, we can still reject over here in this zone and still come lower and this market still be bullish. I'm just letting you,
Facts.
I'm talking about in the
Facts.
immediate term. Why? Because if we reject at any point in time, this can still cement it in the overall general direction of the market as far as a as far as uh a uh a higher low, a higher like a higher low, not a lower high, a higher low. So like it'll be like a higher low. So like
What
if we
the
start
hell?
dumping, don't be surprised if the overall general direction as far as the day is concerned is still bearish. But I'm talking about in like the immediate term, which is what most people should be concerned about because you can blow your account in a 1 minute candle. This shit is bullish. And this right here is what they're targeting right now. And it is gap fill Thursday. Just to let you know. This right here is what I said is the next thing, guys. But they're just going there in a straight line now. Remember, we're in negative HVL. The volatility is heightened. These candles are going to be larger. And we had just swept a major guys. We had just swept an external just now, and all of these internals. That's why this market's bouncing like this. This is why I told y'all, like right around in here, or right here, as a matter of fact, at 9:45, I said, "Yo, you don't want to be short whenever we sweep externals. When we sweep externals, this market's not looking. This market's going to get weird, not weird, as in like you're liable to get boofed on. All right, so like you don't want to be going contrary to externals." To external liquidity sweeps. Those are dangerous. That's why a first presented after a liquidity sweep. That's why a first presented after like an external liquidity sweep is just. That's why a first or for sure a second presented after that can be like a game changer. Because you might not be able to time it 100% every single time. Like you might get stopped out. Like they come back and they reattack it and they go higher. But like you catch that thing 2 or 3 times, it can make literally like you can make a 2 or 3 month salary numerous times out of something like that. I'm being for real with you. Like how they show this right here, like they long like how they show this first presenter here. Like if you long this and if you put your stop below this or whatever, like below this low of this first presented, look at what they're doing. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to come here, and if they come here, they're not going to stop. They're going to come up here and they're going to flash this VWAP just to let you know. And then I think that they'll consider pulling it back, consider it. But as of right now, they don't look like they're trying to go lower. This market is bullish as of right now. Until proven otherwise, I think this market is fully bullish. You need to, guys, you need to read the pre-market plan in regards to what I think. I think that until proven otherwise, just like how I told you this morning, this market is bullish. I think that they were fooling around this entire time. As a matter of fact, I'll read it to the people that's new. For example, like here posted, gap fill Thursday is upon us. Any price action happening before the New York session can be used to gain further clarity in trades and make market direction. Trades in market direction if we gap up or gap down. Should we gap down slightly, I expect them to flip it bullish. Hold on. I'll put it over here so Discord can see it. Should we gap down, I expect them to flip it bullish and target 685 SPY into potential 1030 SPX 1090 gap fill. If we gap up, expect them to target the same 1030 689 gap fill, but instead find rejection in this zone and complete gap fill Thursday. Nothing is absolute, of course, but this is what I'm thinking is highly likely. Now I did update this because it is the first day of the government shutdown, so they don't have to complete it to the 82 percentile. Keep in mind, NQ has been lagging behind ES the past few days. If government shutdown is ended officially randomly, expect either all-time high overshoot or an SPX manual intervention. They will then flip NQ bullish if it's perceived as positive, and NQ will squeeze like Monday. However, be cautious, as they can pull an okie doke and sell the event and dump. 1110 SPX 6728 gap fill will immediately be on the table in this scenario. So do not trade after 7 p.m., I says. Final voting on the bill is expected at 7 to 8 p.m. tonight. If it gets passed, they flash it up or down. You will blow an account. You've been warned. And at 8 o'clock, they shot the market up like 800 ticks in a straight line. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you're inside here and like if you blew your account yesterday, like, what was that? That's a 10-point volume balance right there. I'm getting ready to short this on my soul. Damn it. They're not even gonna give me a chance to short it. Never mind. So yeah, so like this is also why you're here, guys, because I will let you know whenever they start to do some weird stuff. Like how they did yesterday at 8 o'clock. Look, I sent that out beforehand. Look, I sent it out at like 7 o'clock. Look what they did at 8 o'clock. This is the shit that I'm talking about. I am going to alert you and I'm going to save you. You just have to be willing to listen. Are you willing to listen or not? Look what they did at 8 o'clock. I sent that out beforehand. That was not edited. I sent it out at 5:35 p.m. I'm sorry, I lied. I sent out that update at 6:56 p.m. before 7 o'clock. 6:56. I sent it out right here. 6:56. Right here, I sent this out. Even before this pump, I sent it out. Right here. I was considering shorting this just now. Hold on, let me double check and make sure this trade copy is working.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Looks to me like they might be trying to target this wickless candle over here on the low. Maybe tap into this 1 minute BISI right here for fuel to go higher. They just took out that wickless. And they tap into this 5 minute BISI right now, this 1 minute BISI right now for fuel to potentially go higher. Best to wait and see what they're getting ready to do here. They just inverse this 15 minute SIBI though. Remember what I said, that they can reject it anytime before they take out this high. Let's look at ES. ES has done a number to the upside, just to let you know. On a pullback, like I might need ES to come down and like here or something like that for me to consider a long. Just to let you know. I'm only trying to make 50 or 60 bucks, and they've been making it harder on me to make 50 or 60
That shit
dollars.
bullish.
My other trades is
That
easy.
shit bullish. That shit bullish. Bullish.
Bullish. Look at the bounce. Said bullish. Look at the bounce. Look at the reaction from that 1 minute BISI here. And Q is eating this up though. ES is trying to go higher. NQ looks like it's trying to go lower. Like NQ is trying to target sell side again. For whatever specific reason. We are in negative
15-minute
HVL
BISI
though.
finna be formed. A 15-minute BISI finna be formed on ES. Just to let you know.
Like I said,
It's
I
gonna
need
be
ES
formed.
to maybe come down into this 1 and this 5, or maybe this 1 and this 1 right here for a higher probability long to then still target buy side to the upside.
Got some
So they
double
came
top,
down here,
don't
shook
forget.
people out, came down here and made a higher low, and then bounced and took this out and made another higher high in the immediate term, and they're starting to pull this market back now. We're now tapping to this 1 and this 5 minute BISI on NQ. Maybe not enough as of right now. Maybe like one more shakeout. Like they come down and flash dump it down in here or something like that. Then I'll consider potential long bounce or potential long scalp for like 30 something ticks or so. I don't know. These candles are huge. These candles are no joke. They're dumping this. They're coming now down into what would probably be like my B entry should they tap into this and then show some resilience.
You know what I think they would do, bro? They'll probably come down here and fill this gap at 729.
You said
The
7 what?
thing that's something that they thought on XPX, I feel like they're gonna fill that gap at 728 on pre-market plan.
Today?
The pre-market plan, I feel like
Okay,
they're gonna go
for
fill that.
Thursday?
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like they're
mean,
gonna go fill that gap. That's what people not gonna think that what they'll do, you know?
they could very well do that. I'm not gonna lie. It is the
Like
day
I feel like
after.
that's exactly
I mean,
what.
bro. Man, see, like on like days like today, they're tough because like these are like the only days where like I haven't back tested because like I haven't back tested like the full blown strength of like
And what's
one-off
giving me
events.
more probabilities on some real shit? Because how many times they tap into this 15-minute busy and weekend. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
that's giving me more of likely of that dump on some real.
I'm getting ready to consider a long right now, just to let you know. I'm getting ready to consider one just to try and get 34 ticks or so off of this move. I just want to see. I'm considering it right now. We're reacting out of like my B zone
Put this
for
gap
what
on.
will be my B zone in this entry, just to let you know. But we are pulling back, and this is the overall picture. Like the overall picture, the overall picture of this market is bearish, just to let you know. Just to let you know. Best to be on alert here. They're tapping into this. They're tapping into this second Bissy over here for potential fuel to go
Bullish.
higher. Like how I
We
said.
bullish. Bullish.
Look at the cues.
Say that for another day.
Look at that bounce out of that. Look at the bounce out of what would be my B plus entry. Any news today? Yeah, the government shutdown ended. Where you been at?
I feel like they'd do both of those.
They're eating that bounce up. My goodness, they just ate that entire bounce up. What does that mean? Let's look at the Nvidia. If I do anything rash, Nvidia's down 3%. Goodness. Google's down 3%. Goodness gracious.
Seems like every time they down, we down.
Order submitted.
I decided to long this just now in order to try and get 34 ticks to the upside. There's a volume balance up here above. There's a volume balance up here above.
Order filled.
Okay, cool. So I met my profit target for the day. I was just trying to get 34 ticks out of that. There was a volume balance in like the immediate term that I longed after the reaction of this. I was trying to meet my profit target. So I'm gonna sign out of these Apex accounts, whatever, and I'm gonna switch to my live cash account. They made me work a little bit hard for that. It's okay. I'm gonna log out of this and I'm gonna switch to this live account. Live cash account, that is. For the scammers, skimmers, and defrauders. Look, they want to dump. They're trying to reattack it. They're trying to attack these lows. I wonder what they're aiming for. That right there does not look too good. The dump out of that does not look too good. They're over here in this void on the Qs, which doesn't really mean much because they could bounce it out of a void. But they're down here in this void, and I'm trying to understand what their sell side is. The only thing compelling down over here to the sell side I can see is down here is this target that 7-4 says. If they don't bounce this down here at this point in time, then they're going to target this sell side over here that Mr. 7-4 had in mind. But best to be on alert though. It is Thursday. Like they could flip this bullish at any point in time within the next 2 hours. Just to let you know.
Yes, Sushki.
These candles are no joke. Sorry, I had to stretch. Big stretch. Nuke Waldy says, "Twin, what's up, Nuke? Can y'all guys, hey guys, can we like the live stream? How y'all doing? Let me talk to y'all. Y'all doing all right? Dang, we only got 2K likes today. Everybody doing all right? How's everybody doing? What's up, Nuke? What's up, Kenshi? Kenshi, I thought you was the market maker. You said any news today? I thought you was the market maker, Kenshi. You saying you was making the market dump and drop and stuff like that? Why you asking me? You were saying you was the market maker, brother. I should be asking you. I should be asking you what the news is. But if you was the market maker, then the news shouldn't matter, right? Thanks, A, for the heart me. Thanks, Cass, for the heart puff. Thanks, Chilo, for the roses. I was on vacation, Ken, she says. Okay, my phone player. My
I
phone
was on
player.
vacation.
So I was on vacation, bro. They're right now at what would be my A plus entry right now for a potential long scalp bounce, but I decided to take that one earlier because they presented a volume balance. It was really quick. I was only trying to make 34 ticks off it. This entire market right now is getting ready to be decided at this 1 minute this 1 minute BISI that you're looking at right now. If we don't bounce from here, we're going to flash these lows, and this market's going to go to hell in a handbasket. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it does have more of a bearish tilt. Why? Because $5 trillion in market cap is down 3%, and
Feel
Tesla
like
is
it ain't
down
done.
5%, which is worth $500 billion. I'm looking at it right
Dump,
now.
dump, dump, dump.
AV goes down 3%. It's a broad tech sell-off. Just to let you know. Did y'all hear what he just said? What? Who said? What you mean said? Who said it? And what did he say? Nvidia's down 3%. Look, you can see it on the right of my screen. Tesla's down 5%. Google's down 3%. You looking for sell-off? Not necessarily, nah. Not necessarily. I'm just saying that what I am saying though is that this entire market right now is going to be decided on this 1 minute BISI right here. Why? Because this right here will be my A plus entry for a potential long bounce to maybe come up in the here or something like that to then target a higher draw. This right here will be my long plus entry. This right here will be my A plus entry as of right now. But the only reason I'm not taking it is because the Nvidia is down 3% as of right now. And tech feels very, very, very heavy. And they've just been hanging this around here for like the last 3 minutes. Leads me to believe that they're getting ready to dump this. But it is Thursday. It is a gap fill Thursday day today. Just to let you know. So, and then also we're in negative HVL. So the market has a slight more bearish tilt to it. Just to let you know. But realistically speaking, it's just more volatility. All right. So that's the only reason why I'm not taking this. And then also I just had a winning trade like 2 or 3 minutes ago. So like I normally like to wait like 5 minutes to then just get myself together, right? At least for further confirmation. But this right here would be my A entry for a potential long bounce to then target a higher draw on liquidity after we came up into here. This would be. But like if they inverse this, then like I know that this trade right here would have been wrong. If that makes sense. So like this is the final line in the sand right here for this market. If we inverse this right here, then this market's just going to shit. I'm just telling you this right now, just like I told y'all multiple days beforehand. But they just created a volume balance just now to the upside on QQQ. I'm looking at it on a separate screen. So like even if they do inverse this right here, they can still flash this above. Yo, you saw my P&L from earlier this morning? I'm done for the day before yeah, I did. I reacted to it. AC. I saw it. I'm proud of you. Was that on your My Fund of Futures, or was that your Apex accounts? Or was that Top Step? Which one was it? Which one was it, AC? I was on my Fund of Future live account. Oh yeah, withdraw it then today. Bro. So guys, I'm gonna blow the horn for AC, guys, because AC is one of the students inside here that, you know, like for anyone new that's tuning in, you know, guys, AC has been doing so well. In fact, I just requested it. Should arrive before 11 a.m. Yeah, guys, listen, AC is one of the students that's been doing so well in here, guys, to where like I might actually like he does have a full-time job. But guys, he's making about $5,000 to $6,000 a day in like real cash now. Like not just $5,000 to $10,000 like how he was doing before on like the props. Like he's making $5,000 to $10,000 a day now in like real cash, like real live cash. He's withdrawing it every single day, and he has a full-time job that makes $100,000 a year, right? So he's just doing this while he's working with us. And this is a guy that just started trading in April, but he just joined us at the end of June, maybe July. So guys, in 3 months, he has transformed himself. He gave him. I'm telling you, if y'all give this 3 or 4 months with us, I promise you, your life will change. So guys, he was unprofitable in July, and he was on TikTok just watching. Ask him; he'll tell y'all. I'm about to go bless the homeless with some meals later today. Guys, this is the stuff that I was telling y'all. Guys, I'm telling you that once you start to make money, guys, you're not gonna care about the money no more. He was down like $10,000 to the props. And y'all can ask him. I'm serious. And he sends his receipts inside here. He sends his withdrawals and his deposits. If you go to my last post, to my last post, he's the guy that said, hey, I got $100,000 lined up from Apex. Guys, what did I tell y'all? If they take this out, this market's gonna go to shit. Look what they're doing.
Oh, that was such a nice $1,600 trade. Oh,
What, you took it or no? You missed it.
I took it, baby. I read it all the way down to that
Good job, Chris.
tweet
Chris.
at 3:23.
Chris, stop. Request a payout.
I'm out. I'm requesting. Mwah. Love y'all. Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
We'll blow the horn for AC and for Chris. Yeah, he said, tell Chris put that shit on ice, AC. Yeah, Chris putting that shit on ice. Guys, Chris is another trader that's been with us. Chris just achieved his first payout. A big congratulations is in order for Chris. It is starting to make sense for Chris now. And Chris has a family. Chris has a full-time job. All of these different things. I think Chris works in the restaurant industry. I think so. I could be mistaken.
Unfortunately.
So, guys, listen. These people got full-time jobs, guys, and they're making $1,500, $3,000. Some of them $10,000 plus a day. These are not, guys. These people were just like y'all. This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all can do this. I promise you. You just gotta study the information that's in here, and it will make sense to you. But you don't have to lose no money to do this, and you can start out with something small. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. But we getting ready to get on to Chris in a minute here. Guys, this market is bearish in the immediate term when we took out that low, just to let you know. So SIBIs have more weight. I'm just letting you know this right now. But guys, listen. AC and Chris, and there's so many countless others are starting their journey. I'm telling you, you will make more money than me when you're in here. You just have to study and it has to make sense to you. You have to take, and guys, everything is in here for you to succeed. To go from not knowing anything and to not be profitable in July to then 3 months later, you're making $5,000 to $10,000 a day and withdrawing it every single day is absolutely ridiculous. And to not lose an entire month is absolutely ridiculous. He said he's speaking facts. He says, I was so lost, AC says. Guys, he was so lost, I had to tell him to stop trading. I was like, bro, put your accounts on ice, bro. You're going to keep blowing up. And he didn't believe me, so he kept on doing what he was doing. And then he finally gave up and he joined. And he gave it 1 month, and then he bought a year's membership. And then he invested in himself. And he says he had to put me in cuffs. Pause. I had to put him in cuffs. Pause. For real, I had to put him in jail, man. Guys, because if you don't understand what you're doing, or if you're doing what 98% of other people are doing, you're going to get the same results, mediocre results. I told you this market was bearish when they took that out. Guys, this is just simple market structure and simple market structure dynamics. You need to understand this. I told you that if they inverse this market was bearish. You got to listen to what I'm telling you. And you have to study the models and you have to be willing to execute. But how you do that? You demo and you back test. And you be willing to invest in yourself. I'm not going to ask nothing more of you. Guys, I don't care if AC is making $20,000 a day. Tell him to keep his money.
Playing fire.
They dumping this. Yeah, he wants us to dump. That's
I think they're going. I still think they're going for that liquidity sweep on ES at 792.
Yeah,
I'm seeing
absolutely.
it. It's just flashing into my
It's
mind. That's what
flashing.
I see.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
Right here.
Yes,
Absolutely. You
sir.
see it
Murdoch,
now.
just like you and I were saying earlier, it's like there's the confidence, man. You just have to see it enough times and grow that strength and faith in yourself. And E, you say this too, like so much. And you weren't in with us yet, but Murdoch and I we were pointing out things, and we watched it go right to where we said it was gonna go. And I think with
Absolutely.
Chilo was in here too,
Absolutely. Guys,
or not? Maybe not Chilo. I don't know.
you will understand what they're doing so that you can then begin to strategize with it. Stop trying to guys stop trying to crash against the waves. Stop trying to mop the ocean floor. You're going to lose. You need to understand what they're doing. And what they're doing is targeting literally what 98% of traders are doing. So you need to understand that first off and foremost. All right? So I'm so glad that other people are giving other people the confidence. Guys, I appreciate all the success stories, but it ain't for me. It's for the person that just joined a week ago. Or like who just joined yesterday? Who said yes? Or TJJ 90904 said just joined this morning. It's for him. Because 2 weeks in, he might go, damn, all those people in there, man, dang, man. Hey man, I've been at this for 3 weeks, man. Shit, I've been demo trading for 3 weeks, man. I'm lost a little bit, man. I want to be making $10,000 a day too, man. I guess I'll give up, man. I guess I'll go back to doing what I was doing. No, give yourself a few months. What's a few months of your time to be around other successful people and to learn and to build? I'm telling you, this is going to work. You just have. I believe in you. I'm going to believe in you. I know for a fact it'll work for you. ES is bearish. Why? Because ES just took out this low. We're over here at the LOD. They flipped the ES bearish, and NQ is just lagging behind slightly. But high likelihood they flash dumped this. But here's the deal, though. We just came down here in a straight line and just completely eviscerated everybody. Do you understand that we just dumped 1% in a straight line? Shorts are off the table as of right now. They're not as advantageous. We just dumped 850 ticks in a straight line with no pullback. So they're liable to bounce up into here and then still target lower, just to let you know. They don't have to dump it 3% in a straight line. They can bounce it and still go lower. But for all intents and purposes, this market is bearish, just to let you know. Overall market direction. Remember one important concept. In order for them to go higher, they have to go, they got to go lower. In order for them to go lower, they got to go higher. But that does not mean that they can't go from lower to lower to lower to lower and then blow up your account because you're sitting here trying to guess and trying to tick the bottom or top tick the top. So you need to understand that very important notion. Let's not be confused. Do you use ICT concepts? Yeah, I do. I do. But then I also add a few other things in there that add discretion into it. So like I'm not blindly just trading the ICT itself. I'm understanding it. And so like guys, I've stripped the ICT trading down to its chrome because that shit gives me a really, really, really large headache. It can be very, very confusing. The things that I'm showing, the reason why people are finding success so fast is because you can pair with what I'm showing with almost any of one of your strategies. It's just simple market dynamics. And then we also have the Timex, which is who that guy that you guys hear in the background, his name is 7-4. That guy who y'all hear in the background because like I know y'all keep on saying, who the hell is that dude screaming Timex in the background? What the hell is up with that dude? Who the fuck is that dude in the background, man? It's 7-4 from Discord, and he has damn near devoted his life's work to studying those time hacks. And he makes money off those. Every single day. I've done the hard work for you. Are you going to study them? Just try to prove me wrong. I promise you, just try. If you come into this Discord and if you backtest those and they don't work, I'll make your membership free. But I know for a fact the Timex gonna work because I don't like to take bets that I'm not gonna lose. That I'm gonna lose. I don't like to take bets that I'm gonna lose. I know that for a fact. Just do it. You'll see him. Anyway, this is funny. Yeah, he's not hiding nothing. Yeah, bro. He says, "What forex stocks?" You know, man. This is MNQ, brother. This is futures, man. Excuse AC, because sometimes, like, if y'all don't know him, you know what I'm saying, like, you might not get like his humor, or like you might not get like his sarcasm. But then you also might be being dead serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, he also might be saying, "Hey, bro, what do you mean, bro? Look at his screen. It literally says MNQ right up here at the top. And like, if you're confused, then you could just Google search it." So like you can type it right here. It literally says micro E-mini NASDAQ 100X futures. And like I'm on TikTok Studio, so like I'm not trading like how the normal traders is doing, where like they got the half screen and you can see and like you can see their 150 square foot shack. You can see like their 150 square foot shack on like 75% of the screen, and like half the screen is like blurred out. Because they don't want to let you know what account they trading or what the fuck they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, yo, and like they sitting here trying to trade live, and they from a 150 square foot shack, and you can't see what account they trade in. You ask them questions, they avoiding weird ass questions. Guys, I be on TikTok, FinTok too, or whatever you call it, FinTikTok too. And some of these dudes be trading, I'll be like, what the fuck are they doing? I don't know what they got going on. And then some of them claim to be successful, and like I'm looking in the background, and they are literally in a 200 square foot shack with literally like raccoons running around and bats flying from the ceilings. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You must not be I understand money ain't everything, but goddamn it, I would not be living like that if I was making at least $2,000 a month from trading. Guys, what did I tell y'all? This market was bearish the moment that we inversed that. So you got to watch out for that. And I'm also watching out for the people that be putting that be doing weird shit too, like the traders too. Like they'll put like a background of they'll put like a background of like of Times Square or some shit. And like they'll be trading, so like they'll show their face, but then they'll put a background of like Times Square or some shit, knowing that they still knowing where they living at. And like if you listen closely, like you can hear random weird shit running around in the background, like people screaming and like just all pandemonium breaking loose in the back. I'm like, what the hell you got going on over there? I don't know what they got going on. They could be trading from anywhere. Most of those guys make their bread, yeah, from selling their membership, yeah. And scammers. That's what I'm saying. You got to vet people. Like, hey, are other people successful doing this? Charlie's laughing. You'd be like, are other people successful doing this? Is what he's saying making sense? Oh my goodness, he said that and it did that. Maybe what if I did that? Damn. Okay, that makes sense. Is this gonna cost me $10,000 a month and I only make $2,500 a month? Can I do that? Damn. Is this gonna be a good return on my investment? Am I gonna waste my time? Can I actively reach that guy? Those are the questions you need to ask. It should be a no-brainer. Man, look, they coming here straight for what Chris was talking about, guys. Let's not be fooled.
I just got another $1,500 after I took the request. I opened up I opened up another eval because I know that I'm gonna go for that, and I'm looking on doing those compounding. And just take a look at my screen.
Oh, let me see. Let's take a look at.
I'm already out. I already took the TP because I don't want to hit.
Well, we're gonna take a look at Chris's screen here. Let's see.
Yeah, for Top Step, you for the eval, one of the consistency rules is you can't have your best day be over half of the consistency target. So I can only do $1,500 today, and then I can do another. If I can get a good trade, I can hit 1,500 tomorrow and pass my eval in 2 days.
Absolutely, yes, sir. Great job. He's getting it. Hold on, let me see his screen. Let's see what he got.
That's a good trade.
Great trade.
It's
Chris.
it's the second lower circle. This one up here is what got me that payout, and then right here caught it right at the tick top, and then
God,
Great job, brother. Great job.
gorgeous trade.
Oh,
London has a question though. So you just showed us what you did, but London has a question. I don't know if you saw it. She said, "What made you take that, Chris?" She wanted to know like what made you take that. Rather, she said that it bounced off a key level. Congrats, by the way. She says, "Yeah, congrats to him." Easy $300. Husky says, "Good job, Husky."
Originally, I was waiting for it to try to tap back into this inversed 1 minute, and then it didn't quite hit the way I wanted to before it bounced, or I guess it did right here. But I liked the price action, and then especially once it got lower here, and I had already had these liquidity sweeps targeted since like 8:15 this morning.
Yeah.
Plus, with my initial thought that ES was going to drag it down to 792, I kind of paired what I was seeing with NQ and ES to make that assumption, so that once it started to present its hand and show that move, I knew exactly where it was going to go based off of ES. But I like trading NQ.
sir.
God, Chris.
Yes, sir.
What an analysis, brother. Brother, what an analysis, bro. That sounds
Yes,
like some shit
sir.
I'd say.
Yes,
Brother,
sir.
I paired NQ with ES. I was looking at, man, you bringing tears
Yes,
in my.
sir.
He said, yeah. AC says, yep, he's getting it. Cass says, beautiful. Congrats, Chris. Yeah, congrats to him. But man, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Round of applause. Wow. This is insane. Gap now filled. Oh, yeah, you talking about on the Qs? Yeah. No. Oh, you talking about on what? Gap now filled on what?
Good job,
Gap
you.
ain't filled yet. No gap filled yet.
At a minimum, I think they're trying to go to 675. At a minimum, I think they're trying to go 675 and take out yesterday's LOD. At a minimum. This appears to be on the table. Like they'll flash 675. And take out this LOD. This is what it looks like they're targeting at a minimum, I'm being honest with you. So like I got that alert right there just to let you know.
15-minute besito. 15-minute besito.
Guys, is the live still frozen? Look at the numbers. Is TikTok still frozen? Yes. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Is TikTok still frozen right now? Okay, it's back. Okay, so that's the Qs. And I'm gonna switch it back over to the MNQ. It should be good now. You're good now. Thanks, AC. Thanks, guys, for the heads up. Guys, I don't trust this. I think they're gonna flash this down into this 15-minute busy. And then I think that they'll consider like a bounce like after they sweep this liquidity over here. This seems to be what they're targeting. Just to let you know, let's not be confused here. At a minimum, it looks like they're targeting yesterday's PDL. The PDL from yesterday, previous day low. Just to let you know, let's not jump for this moving train as of right now. I'm in my live cash account right now, so I'm considering along here.
Yo, E, you know how you've been the other day you were talking about wanting to dabble with like 1 hour fair values?
Yeah. Yeah, what about?
Let me just tell you that I've been experimenting and dabbling with it for a while now, but I don't know if the market's just adapting to them more. But as of late, they have been more powerful, and like, I mean, I know to begin with they've already been stronger magnets from the jump, but the market really likes them.
Yeah, bro. That 1 hour, man, that you pointed out that one day, bro, that was solid as hell. Excuse me, because we took that trade off of the top of that 1 hour leading into the confirmation of that 1208 inverse. I forget what day that was, bro, but that was insane. As soon as they tapped that 1 hour BISI, man, this market never looked back. So yeah, man, I might have to look into those 1 hours. So like, if you see any 1 hours, Chris, you absolutely let us know. But great job today. Absolutely, you let us know, man, so I can take a look at them. Because I'll take a look at them just like how we did the other day. I got no issues with taking a look at stuff that makes sense, for sure. Okay.
Anytime I see it, you'll be the first to know.
Yes, sir. 5,000 for the first people that messaged me. God did. Okay, you scammer. I'll tell you what God did. He blocked you. Scammer. God blocked you. You'll never see this live again. Or create another account. And then I blocked that one too. 1030 for root candle. It never came back. Nope, never did. What did I say?
God blocked it.
What did I say? You said what? You said I blocked him?
You said God blocked it.
Yeah, I said God blocked. He said 5,000 for the first 5 people to message me. God did. Trying to take advantage of the people that that believe in the Lord.
So E, like we were just saying, I think it's definitely going to go for that 792. That
Yes,
at
it
least
is.
that I see for that liquidity sweep. Now that being said, I see a beautiful overlapping 15 and 1 hour fair value right there. Let me check if it's probably a BISI.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
a
definitely
1
a
hour
BISI.
BISI. Wow.
And then now on NQ. Up like that, there's a oddly, but
There's a 1 hour BISI right down in here. Well, this is one too, but I like ones that are formed during normal trading hours. There's one right here. Mm. I'm gonna highlight that like that. And then I'm gonna come here like this. Let's not be confused about their main objective, which is to come here. We don't want to do anything contrary to this. Liquidity sweep, yes. I took the confirmation when you called the sell, 30K. Good job, Seth. Great job, Seth. Great job. Great job. You've been tuning in for a little while. Great job. Just understand the simple market dynamics. Simple market dynamics. Great job. Proud of you on your success, sir. Why you not inside here, Seth? You making 30K in a day. You don't got $11? I'm just teasing. You can watch, my man. You've been supporting. I appreciate your support, brother. Look at that dump from when I said that. Your volume low. My volume is low now? Double check that. You might want to refresh it because I can see the mic going up and down. And the mic's like 3 inches from my mouth. I'm not going to say. No, you chilling. Okay, good. You're good. Okay. I hear you loud and clear, they say. Okay, good. Pause. Yeah, I know. I know, AC.
Yeah, E, don't say it, E. Don't say it.
Yeah, I know.
Don't say it. We're gonna think different.
I know. Yeah, I know. That's why I had to stop myself. We living in a new day and age, boys and girls, man. Back then, man, everything wasn't scrutinized as much. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody could give you a math problem and it'd be a hard math problem. Be like, man, I've been thinking about this math problem long and hard. And nowadays, like it's like everybody's like, oh, pause the math problem. The math, like, bro, I was thinking about a math problem, man. Like, what you talking about? But hey, you gotta adjust with the times. You gotta adjust. Gotta adjust. So get left behind. That bounce somewhat looks convincing. Almost. This leads me to believe that they might do one final shakeout, like bounce this, make people think go long, and then attack it, and then on that bounce, that'll be like the legitimate, like the actual real bounce. That'll be like the real one. Did they inverse this 15-minute BISI yet? They're trying to. They need to reject this. They got 15 seconds to inverse this. I don't like the fact that they're not trying to inverse this 15-minute BISI here. I don't like this. They got 8 seconds to dump this down in here to inverse this. I don't like this. 5, 4, 3. I don't like that they. hold on. They did just inverse this. They did slightly. They did inverse that. This market's trying to bounce now. They don't have to sweep this all the way. Timestamp 11 o'clock. If they just start hanging this around down in here, going into 11:42, 11:43, 11:45 ish, then I'm going to think that they're getting ready to bounce this. Just to let you know. We're 40 minutes until safety. It's funny. My dad was a trader. When he died, and he wanted me to make it. I've been trading. Okay, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. Said. May his memory live on through you, sir. And yeah, man, you're carrying on through him, man. Making him proud, brother. Doing your thing. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, Said. Proud of you, Said. Proud of you. They're bouncing this market now. Best to be on alert. They got this 1 hour BISI here. Why wouldn't they tap into that in that cluster of 15s there before they did this? Should I try and jump in front of this moving train for the long side? Probably not. I don't care about this first presented as much because we didn't have a major liquidity sweep, another liquidity raid. Remember what I said, that in order to go lower, they got to go higher. Best to be on alert. I'm really not going to believe this bounce too much over here until we do something like not gonna believe this at all. Guys, they could still come up in here into this 15-minute SIBI to then still send this market lower. They might very well be bouncing to come to that 15-minute SIBI. If they don't even come to that 15-minute SIBI, that's how you know how bearish this market is. Because we're rejecting this 1 and this 5-minute SIBI right here, right now. And they keep on creating volume imbalances to the downside, which leads me to believe that they're getting ready to dump this again. Well, they just filled it just now. So let's not try and jump in front of this moving train first. Let's not try and jump in front of this moving train, guys, because we need to understand what it is that they're doing. This right here would be like the Goldilocks scenario. Like they bounce this, make people think, okay, the coast is clear. And then they, holy shit. As I was saying that, and then they dump this and then flash dump this, check this out, take out this low right here, and then they bounce for real, like using the power of 1150 macro. Look at that dump. As I was saying it. Guys, this is market psychology. I don't care about that first presented. Remember what I said. You need to be listening to what I'm saying. This does not look good. This does not look good. They're right over here in this zone right here. And I don't trust the strength of that 1 minute BISI right there. We did create a volume balance to the upside on QQQ though, which they just filled just now. So they can continue going lower if they want to. I'm looking at multiple screens. So we didn't even tap into this 15-minute BISI here, which leads me to believe that this bounce right here was for sure fake. Because we didn't tap into this 15-minute BISI, just to let you know. Guys, the market, in order for it to seriously begin to reverse, like on a serious note, it needs to tap into a 15-minute FEG. Like, look what happened when we tapped into this 15-minute FEG here. We dumped. We shot up into here and we hung out at the consequent encroachment of this 15 Mississippi and then we dumped. Look. We came up into here and we tapped this 15 Mississippi above, then we dumped. Guys, this market, I'm talking about during New York session. You need to have all 15-minute FEGs on your chart. I'm not saying that whenever we get into one, you need to be closing a trade. Or you need to not take a trade. That's not what I'm saying. Because I don't know how you trade. But you need to at least be cautious of what's going on. This is the hidden code of the market, and it's showing you. It's telling you. We came up here, we rejected this 1 minute, this 5 minute imbalance, bearish imbalance, and we started puking the bed. Again, it just doesn't like that. They're trying to come here, which is their main objective. They're doing exactly what I said, huh? I wonder if they do this. I said this right here on this candle 4 minutes ago, and now they're doing it. Like, man, what if they bounce this, stop this here, and then reshake them out, and then flash dump it, and then bounce it? Just to let you know. You said the same thing 2 weeks ago around this price point. Yeah. Guys, the market repeats itself in certain patterns. It's just not in the patterns that they show you in the books. You need to understand that. It's not like no bull and bear flag patterns or no head and shoulder patterns. This algorithm is operating under a code and it's just doing this. It's programmed to do the same thing over and over again. The only time it doesn't happen is like during like manual intervention. I.e. like news of like a government shutdown or like a black swan event or something. Or like if Trump is talking live, then yeah. Then the market acts weird. And like they like to turn the computers off. Oh, why did I delete that? So yeah. Right here is where they're going. We were never confused. We were never confused. They're right here. I would probably say there's about a 95% certainty that they flash dumped this as of right now. This right here might be that final shakeout, and we might be able to use the power of this 1150 macro in order to go higher. First draw on liquidity, and I'm telling you this beforehand, first draw on liquidity for a potential bounce is going to be whatever that they engineer up here into the zone. As of right now, it's this, high right here. But when they flash dump this, look at that tease, my God. Why are they doing that? Why didn't they just flash dump that like that? Why didn't they do that? They're goofing off. We need to watch for them to engineer some liquidity, like flash dump into here, do something like this. The next draw on liquidity will be something like this. But like if they flash dump it and then immediately bounce it, then the draw on liquidity is going to be here. As far as like where they're going to come next to fill orders. Just to let you know. He knows what he's talking about when he calls the reversal up. Thanks, Sid. But they just took out that liquidity just now to the downside. That's why this market is bouncing. But on as to why they don't tap into, hold on, did they tap into a 15-minute BISI here? Yes, they did. That's why
On
we're
NQ,
bouncing.
yeah.
That's why we're bouncing. That makes sense. But NQ is still a little brother, though, just to let you know. ES has a major objective here lower to sweep this here. And as to why they do not sweep this, I have absolutely zero idea on as to why they would not. So little brother is just delaying what big bro is trying to do by like several minutes here. There are rare occasions to where he can say, hey, to where he can annoy him enough, and he goes, and big bro goes, all right, bro, I'll take you to the candy store, let's go. But very rarely. So I don't want to get in front of this objective over here that big bro is trying to do until proven otherwise. Because they're just dancing this and hanging this around here. Just to let you know. Market is actively trying on TikTok. On my internet, this is perfectly fine. No. Said, is it good? Can you see it? Yo, you lagging. I'm lagging. Yeah, I know. That's what I was asking. Hold on. Let's see here. What the hell is going on? You back now? Okay. Says I'm back now. Okay. It was chopping up. Yeah, I know. Something weird going on with TikTok. It's not my internet. There's something weird going on with TikTok Studio. Okay. If TikTok starts acting up, y'all gotta let me know. That's the boy stealing the Burger King Wi-Fi. I know. I'm over here at Burger King. You didn't know that? What's wrong with that? I'm over here in the bathroom at Burger King. I got the door locked. Hey, man. You been in there for an hour. I'm over here in Burger King, bro. You didn't know that? So, I got a few minutes before I got to cut this. No, it's lagging, but I'm live on the charts. It's lagging right now? Fuck. What is up with that? I wonder if I should restart my internet. I don't want to restart my internet, though, as they're getting ready to do this liquidity sweep, though. Maybe I'll wait a little bit.
My Wi-Fi was acting up earlier as well. I had to reset my whole damn PC.
Wow. Hey, Discord. Is it lagging for Discord, though? Can you see my screen in real time, Discord? Is mine lagging? Discord, is mine lagging or no? Because I'm looking at my screen right now from Discord, and it appears to be okay.
No, yours is crystal clear on my end.
Okay, good. Says no, not now on TikTok. Okay, good. Appreciate y'all for the feedback, guys. We're all in this together. We're all in this together now. They're trying to target this here. Hold on, let me look at Murdoch's screen just in case he might be seeing something that I don't see. 3 inches from your mouth is crazy, pause. Sure said. Right, yeah. Yo. I just see this message. Nah, that's hilarious, dog. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, yeah, guys, let's not forget what they're trying to do here. They might be able to delay it, but they can't mask it. I have a hard time believing that they're just going to stop this right here, come here, stop this right here, go sideways, and it just randomly just squeeze up for forever and not take out this low. Like, they're going to have to prove that to me. I think, I don't see why they wouldn't do this and then do this. Like, that just makes the most sense to me. As in, like, that's what would hurt the most amount of people as of right now. Just flash dump it, and maybe, who knows, God knows who, maybe even flash dump 610. Psychological whole number. That'll shake and scare everybody out and then bounce. That'll shake and scare everybody out. And then we can enter safely when the coast is clear. Why wouldn't they dump this? But the closer they start hanging this out right here, right now, guys, around like 1140, I'm not going to believe that. You know what happens at like 1145, 1146, 1147, 7, and 1150. You know. I'm not going to go against that. This market is programmed. I refuse to short at 1150. My short button's broken really from 1147 onwards. I'm not going to do that. I'll die on the hill first trying to long it and just be wrong before I intentionally short the 1150 macro. Top of the AM, fam, Kage says. Break down what we looking at, twin. God's child says. You're looking at the NQ futures, fine, sir. Thank you for tuning in. What's up? You're looking at the NQ futures, and we're just sitting there just chilling. You're looking at people within Discord gain financial freedom. So welcome aboard. Look at that bounce. Yeah, NQ is actively trying to go higher. ES is slightly lagging a little bit. But like how I told you, this market is trying to reverse. It's just that I just don't want to get ahead of this major objective here. Did they tap into this? They missed it by like a tick. We're bouncing because we tapped to this 15-minute BISI on NQ. NQ is actively trying to bounce itself. Just to let you know. NQ is seriously trying to bounce. It is trying to flip bullish. The only reason why I'm not in the long is because I see this major objective here. I see a major objective here. 11:15 time hack rally. That's exactly what that is. Look at that rally of that 11:50 time hack. Let's not trust it too much with this major objective below, Mr. 7-4. We don't want to be blind to that fact, sir. Remember,
It's a short-lived rally.
yeah,
It says to trade it.
exactly. Yeah, remember the number one thing in mind. We always have to keep in mind. What are they doing? Screw whatever strategies or whatever timex we got. What are they doing? Are we getting ready to do something that is contrary to the main objective? It's short-lived. Absolutely, it's short-lived. Are we getting ready to do something that is contrary to the main objective? That's the beauty of understanding this. This is why I'm telling you that once you're in here, you will begin to understand what they are doing. And then you can begin to then pair with whatever strategy or back-tested model that's profitable inside here, or if you already have one, with the knowledge base. You need to understand that. It's gonna happen soon. Yes, possibly. I don't wanna go. Hold on, let me make this smaller here. I don't want to go contrary to this right here, to this objective. I don't want to do that. It's like running out into the middle of the Sahara with a gazelle quarter, leg quarter draped around your neck with a big silver chain. And the pendant is a gazelle leg quarter. When they got hyenas and lions running around,
ready to rip them apart.
ready to rip you apart. The cheetahs, you might be able to fight a cheetah off with your bare hands. Might be able to if you're big enough and if you're strong enough, potentially. I could fight a cheetah off with my bare hands. Those cats are a little bit smaller and like they don't really like they're larger, but like they look like Great Danes. But you can't fight a lion off with your bare hands. You cannot. You cannot fight a hyena off with your bare hands. You cannot fight a jaguar off with your bare hands. You cannot. You cannot fight a leopard off with your bare hands. You cannot. Those cats are too strong. Don't walk. And a tiger, you're cooked fully. There is no hope with the tiger. There is none. There is no hope with the tiger or a lion.
Yeah, they're too big and powerful.
Way too big and powerful. There is no hope. Those wild dogs do crazy work. You might be able to get lucky with some wild dogs, maybe. Maybe. Like, if you're willing to stand your own and like stand your ground until safety arrives. Potentially. But like if there's like a pack of like 20 or 30 of them, like they're nipping at you.
Yeah, they attack in packs.
Yeah, so that might not be the best thing. But I take my chances with wild dogs over a leopard. Those razor sharp fangs.
Did you ever see the movie The Beast? And Q, did you ever see the movie The Beast?
Yo, Murdoch, take a look at my screen right now.
You took that long?
Yeah, I did.
Guys, remember what I said about this market trying to
Bro, this shit is so fucking man.
Hey, Murdoch, look at my screen, man. Do you think I should switch out my eval account?
What you mean, bro? Damn. Fuck. Damn, bro. So like, damn, bro, what you been doing, bro? You been damn training hard. Okay, look, this what I do, bro. So you gotta make 17,000, right? How much you got in your account right now? What's your account profit right now? That's a new account.
63. It's 63.
That's a new when you start that account.
Remember, I had that. I was asking you about that, like maybe 2
Okay,
weeks
that's
ago.
what you need to do, bro. This is exactly what you need to do. Go back to that chart. Let me see it. Okay, this what you need to do, bro. You need to make $10,000 at least. Hold on. I'm not gonna push it that hard. Since you making $6,000, bro, you already making $6,000, bro. My best advice for you to get to this goal, bro, that 17,000 target you gotta make now. My best advice for you is, bro, is to keep
No, it's
making that
12. It's
$6,000.
12,000.
It's 12. That's where it's at. Okay. So my thing
Yeah,
to you
12,000.
is to at least make
They're trying to bounce this.
3,000, 6,000 a day to get to that profit target, and then your next day
They're trying to bounce this
just
next
make
target here.
$1,000. You know what I'm saying, or $800 just to clear that $600.
We
Because
just swept
your
this. This is
your
bullish.
target most you can make is 10,000 a day. You feel me? So like
This is
on
bullish.
each day, it don't matter. Like you can make 10,000 that day. You know what I'm saying? You just can't make
This is
over that.
bullish. This is bullish, bro.
You
Hey
know what I'm
E,
saying?
when
So
you get a
like don't
second, check out my screen.
All right, but this is bullish, bro.
It's only paper
Okay,
trading, but
so
still, I like it.
I have to make 10,000. I can't make no more than 10,000 a day.
correct.
This is bullish. They're trying to eat this.
Order filled.
Man, that's crazy.
Because your profit target's 3,000 for that account, right, CME?
Yes.
Is there a way to set a target for the day so it auto liquidates, so you're only doing like 1,500 a day, or just if you make a new eval by chance?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I do a new eval,
Because on Top Step you can set it where if you do the 50K account, it's 3,000, the same as what you're showing. But I'll set it to 1,500 to auto liquidate, and then if it happens to reach that, it just closes out all my trades. That way, I'm not like a $10,000 trade, and then I got to trade extra for the following days. You know what I mean?
yeah, I can do that with take profit.
I don't know. I know I can do it with Top Step. I'm not really sure if you can do it with Take Profit. You might have to look into their settings and their risk settings. It might be in the risk settings, if anything.
I entered
Okay,
a little bit too
appreciate
early
it.
on this. I should have waited for it first presented, but I got a little bit too antsy on this, and I entered a little bit too early on this.
It's still at 11:15 to 11:30, so all these rallies might be cut short.
Yeah. SPY just flashed the previous day low just now at 675. I was not paying attention to that. SPY just flashed 675 just now.
ES is knocking on that 15 and 1 overlap pretty well.
Mm-hmm. ES is knocking on the door. This 1 minute up. Well, this 1 hour and this 15-minute busy. Yeah, just swept that so I can delete that. Timestamp 11:26 down 100 and something ticks on this trade here.
Bro, they getting ready to inverse this double 15-minute busy
This looks bullish, man. I was slightly early on
on
this trade.
NQ. They got 3 minutes.
Thank y'all for the advice. I appreciate it.
Order filled.
XPX look bearish as ever.
Yeah, it does. SPX is looking like it's trying to shit the bed. And NQ is looking like it's literally trying to bounce right now. I'm watching the zone. They just created another volume bounce just now, but to the downside.
You got 12 minutes to safe haven?
Yeah. 12 minutes
Huh,
until
E?
safe haven.
12 minutes?
Watching this.
I
Wow.
want to see where you got in at, though. You probably good anyway. Yeah, you good anyway. I thought I ain't see where you
Order
got in.
filled.
Order filled. Order
Yeah,
filled. Order filled.
$250 in a few minutes, even off of a bad trade. Without a first
That's
presenting.
your
I'm gonna
that's your
sit back
cash
and I'm gonna
account.
readjust that. Yeah, that's my live cash account, but I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna readjust that because I sort of kind of entered a little bit too early, but I re-added because we tapped into this 15-minute busy and I can tell that NQ is starting to feel as though like it wants to bounce a little bit. And so like
I
this
see that.
right here is like my immediate target or whatever for the 1150 macro. So like I added over here and I bought after this candle, but I really should have waited. So like I sort of kind of entered a little bit late, but like this right here is the target, guys. If you ever see me set an alert, or like if you ever look at this at my screen, if you ever see a dotted line, even though I might not be talking at that, like that has my interest on a serious level. So like I sort of kind of front ran a little bit because I felt as though like I jumped the gun without waiting for a first presented. And also the reason why I front ran is because there's a psychological hold number over here at 675. But now here's the deal. We just flashed 675, but realistically speaking, 675 likes to make people feel safe. So like they could very well just do this and then shake me out and then come higher. But the only reason so like under normal circumstances, if it was not leading into 1150, that's what I would be thinking. But however, we got about 14 or 15 minutes until safety. Like as far as like to where I'm super duper confident as far as like longs are concerned almost. But like we just tapped this psych hold number here, and guys, it's the same exact thing that I told y'all whenever it came to the round hold number 615. Like I told y'all that up here, where I was like, hey, like this makes people feel safe here. So like they don't like psychological hold numbers. This market is not operating under that notion. It's not doing that. Just to let you know. This right here is the next internal right here that they could potentially target over here on this bounce. But the more that they keep dancing this around here, the more I'm more sure that this is going to hold up. Because why? Because we tapped this psychological hold number 675. And there's a lot of people just saying, oh, well, 675. Oh, well, the coast is safe to cross here at 675, sir. Let me blindly full long it right here. 0 to E. Call. And this market will literally just randomly flash 675 and then do this. Because it doesn't like that. So, but however, it is trying to reverse. It it has everything it needs to reverse as of right now. I'm telling you this right now. The only thing I'm thinking about is the psychological hold number 675. But they can very well bounce it and then make you think 675 is strong. And then the next 9 times, then they dump it or flash it again. But we have multiple things going on. We tapped into a 15-minute BISI here. We tapped into a 15. Hold on. We tapped into a 15-minute BISI here. Hold on, let me double check this. Yeah, we tapped into a 15-minute BISI on MNQ for a potential reversal sign. We just tapped into a 15-minute BISI and an hourly BISI on ES as of right now. We just had a major liquidity sweep just now. When we swept this liquidity and then we tapped into an hourly and a 15-minute on ES. This is the Goldilocks reversal signal as of right now, like Goldilocks. There's only one thing on that as to why they would flash this, and that is just to play psychological games with people. But this market is trying to reverse. This is the Goldilocks reversal scenario. Like they might do like one shakeout, but this is the Goldilocks reversal scenario here. I'm talking about like, I'm not talking like we're gonna go to all-time highs today. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is like, for this market to seriously begin to show the first sign of strength, this this entire downtrend that we've been on, where we went from here to here almost over 1% in a straight line, 1.2% down in a straight line, nonstop down your throat. They don't care about support and resistance or trend lines. They don't care about that. They only care about what we're showing. They don't care about that. I'm just telling you this right now. They don't care about none of that. Mullah says pause. Yeah. What's been going on with me, bro? I'm tripping. I got to get that together. Like, I know the jokes is cool sometimes, man, but for real, I was tripping just now. I just realized that shit. You right, Mullah. God damn. They're trying to reverse this, just to let you know. That's why I added into that long just now. And guys, even on my cash account, I had to downsize. Like I had to go 5 micros on my cash account when like I would normally do like 5 to 10 minis because of the volatility. So like I'm having to adjust personally. And guys, actually a mistake. This is bullish. Guys, I'm gonna just reset my computer. Hold on. Guys, I'm gonna just reset my computer. Hold on. Because I might as well just get this out the way right now. So I'm gonna reset my internet and like I'm gonna reset my computer. Hold on. Because I just took a trade anyway. So like I normally like to wait 4 or 5 minutes. And like I want this, guys, and like I want my computer set up for the 1150 macro. I'm gonna literally just turn my computer off and like I'm gonna reset the whole damn thing. Hold on. They just took out that liquidity target I was looking at. I'm resetting it right now.